Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is JT and this is the XO Budget. Today we're going to be doing a cash unstuffing, so sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright you guys, so today we are going to be doing a cash unstuffing. I just filmed my cash stuffing of my YouTube paychecks, so please check that out if you haven't already. But for the video today, I will be doing an unstuffing, and it's funny because in between the time that I recorded the video, I realized I really do want to show off my new wallet. So I did order a brand new wallet from Trangs Plans. She came out with the cafe color of her wallet, and if you follow me on Instagram, you saw how much I fell in love with it. So I did splurge for Valentine's Day, and I bought myself a little Valentine's Day gift, which was the A6 version. And as I said in my last cash stuffing, I miss having an A6 version. So I opened up the package and I was like, you know what, let me just showcase this. Like, it was a very last minute decision. I said I was going to figure out my wallet situation later on, but I just figured it out now so I can unbox this with you guys. But I am in absolute awe of this color. It's such a pretty brown, and it's a light brown. My other brown wallet from her is like a darker brown, but this matches my aesthetic so well, and I just was super excited to be able to get it. But it is an A6 size, so it will be the longer wallets. I'm sorry, the longer envelopes that I'll put in here, which is what I needed to figure out because I had to look through. But I did find my old envelopes that I will be putting in here. But look at this color, you guys. It's so pretty, and she just makes the best wallets. Like, all of my wallets are all from her. So if you haven't checked her out in the past, please do so now because I just really love her stuff. So let me go ahead and start making this work. I just stuffed my wallet in my last video, and I'm already gonna undo everything. But first, let me go ahead and just move over my cards. So let me do that right now. All right, so I moved over all of my cards, so this is all set here, and I'm adding this little sticker to kind of give myself some privacy. But I am going to be adding all of my envelopes here, including, so I know that I mentioned how I wanted to use this for something coming up. I knew I was getting this wallet delivered to me soon. So when I got the dashboard from Princess Budgets, I still really wanted to use this Luxe Designs one because I do also have like the Luxe Design dashboard here in my A7. So I decided to move it over here to my A6 wallet. And so I'm gonna just add these categories back in here. All right, so I'm just gonna move things over really quickly so we can get into the cash unstuffing. I'm not gonna really go over how much is in here. You guys can absolutely check out my last cash stuffing to be able to see all of that. But I really love Trang's wallets. Like, she absolutely has the best style. Like, she has the best aesthetic with all of her things. Like, I do also have some of her binders, which I also absolutely love. But she is someone who I also love to support because, one, she's from the Bay Area, and you all know me. Like, I have the most pride for being from the San Francisco Bay Area here in California. Like, maybe it's like a personality thing. I don't know. I genuinely just love being from the Bay and being able to support others that are also from the Bay. So people like Trang, also like Luxe Designs. I found out that she's also from the Bay, so that made me super happy and excited. But just supporting my girls is always super important to me. And that's what I love about this community, is that we all support one another and really try to make sure that one another thrives by doing so, by supporting one another. So that is something that I always try to do, is as often as I can purchase and also just support my fellow YouTubers, my fellow cash stuffers, because it's really important for all of us to support one another. That's what girls do. And I just have a little extra pride whenever I get to support people that are also from the Bay, just because, again, so much pride in the Bay and so much support and love for everyone. Even if you're not from the Bay, you all know that I love and support you all, and will do my best to support you every step of the way. But aside from that, we're pretty much all set. The only one that I'm missing, which I don't have to, it's not urgent for me to add in here, but it would be similar to back here where I have a deposit envelope as well as a special bills envelope. I do want to make sure to make one of those or both of those for this wallet. Not super urgent, but I just wanted to make sure to showcase this wallet just because I'm super, super happy with it and very excited. It was my Valentine's Day gift to myself. It also comes with like this little strap here, which I was very happy about because I know that was exclusive to only the A7s for a while, but now it's available for her A6s, so I'm super happy about that. But yeah, so I was just very excited to be able to get this, and I wanted to include it and show it to you guys right away. So this is it. Very happy, very excited. When you open it up, it's so easy to be able to flip through, and then it does have the coin pouch inside as opposed to outside, so it might be easier, and this huge pocket, which will be great for receipts, and then I can even put like special bills on this side as well. So there's just so much that you can really see why anyone would love this wallet. So if you haven't already purchased a wallet for yourself, I recommend Trangs Plans. She always has amazing products, and I am always going to support her. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into the cash unstuffing portion of this video, which is honestly the main reason why I'm doing this video. If you are not aware of what a cash unstuffing is, so I am a cash budgeter, meaning that all of my expenses, minus like my rent and some bills, those are all paid for via cash. So there are times where a place will only accept debit or credit card. Living here in the Bay Area means that a lot of places are super like high tech and don't accept cash, which is really weird and unfortunate. But majority of the time I am able to use cash. But if I don't, I will write it down and or keep track of it. And at the end of the month, I always remove the amounts from my envelopes in my binders. What this allows me to do is to continue to stay on budget with what I am stuffing for, as well as just make sure that I can pay off my credit cards that I'm using in the meantime. So if I do online spending, or if I use my card like for a restaurant or in store or whatever it may be, if I don't just immediately pull the cash and put it away right away, which I have done sometimes, this is where I will actually just go in, write it down, and do an unstuffing like I'm doing today. So I am going to be unstuffing all of these, but the first thing, I realize I do need my cash tray. I don't know why I did not include that in my little setup here. So I'm going to move some things over. So the only things that I'm not cash stuffing today are going to be my bills. And the only reason why is because I'm already a month ahead, so I don't have to worry about doing that just yet. I'll probably unstuff it right after I stuff my last paycheck from my full-time job in February. So usually I will have that a part of this, but today we still have a few days left of February, and I don't get paid my last paycheck until this Friday. So because of that, I'm going to unstuff it pretty much right after I stuff it, so that way I can have it ready to pay off my bills in March. If you are confused by that, I do have a little bit of an explanation of that in my last cash stuffing of my full-time paycheck. But in general, I do also plan to do a really good breakdown of how I cash plan, as well as how I build my budget for my whole entire paycheck. So from pretty much beginning to end, and how I got to this place of a really great system that works for me. How did I get here? And I plan to do that video sometime soon. I just want to make sure that it is run very smoothly and I don't have a lot of hiccups with it. So that's why it's taking so long. So I appreciate everybody's patience, but please subscribe so that way you know when that does come out, because I am working on it and planning on filming it very, very soon. Okay, so long intro and a lot of things out of the way. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and make sure that I can get through this list. It's a very short list, but these are larger amounts, so I am going to be unstuffing quite a bit. So the first one that we're going to do is we're going to take out my high priority, because the first one is going to be from my Blue Bear envelope. So I do have $75 here that I need to deposit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 65, 70, $75. And I figured I might as well just hold on to it because one, I kind of wanted to keep the crispy bills, but also because I thought this would be great for me for an unstuffing. So that way I can make change with some of these things, because I have a feeling I'm going to need change and I don't have anything to make change with. So this actually worked out pretty perfectly. So when I found this, I was going to hold on to it to try to like replace bills, but it works out nicely now. So now I get to have some change. Okay, so let's go into Blue Bear. So Okay, sorry. The first thing that I want to do is mark how many things for Blue Bear there are. So I do have 4 here. So the first one is going to be $35, $110, $110, and $105. So this is for like food, grooming. I also bought her a bunch of new toys, as well as a subscription box that gives her like really great treats and toys that are very sturdy for her, because she is a pit bull. She destroys her toys really easily. So I heard that BarkBox is really good with having very sturdy toys that don't break as easily. So I am going to be taking out a total of $360 from this envelope. So we have 1, 2, 3, 450. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to get $40 as change. So, and I also will do this. So $40 as change. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know this seems a little weird because it's all tens, but it's all I have, so it's gonna have to do. So now in Blue Bear, we have $50, $60, $70, $80, $90 left over. So let me just mark that I have done these. Okay, great. Next, I do have eye care in here. So eye care, I need to pull 140. So we have 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 470. So I will pull 140. So 150 and replace this with a 10. So now in eye care we have 1, 2, 300 in the bank, 20, $30. So $330 still in eye care, and I will remove $100 from my high yield savings account and use that to pay off my card. So let me just check that one off as well. And lastly is going to be health, and from health I do need to pull $40. So we have a 50 here. Let's do this 50. 50, and then pull this 10. So now health, we still have 100, 150, 70, $180 left in health. All right, perfect. So that is it there. Next is going to be from my business binder, and this is something that I am already starting to buy some things for my YouTube giveaway for 5K subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe so that way we can get to 5K. So when it comes to my YouTube giveaway, I'm able to do that soon, because I'm really excited about it to a point where I already started buying things. So I did buy something from Crafted by Coco, and I spent $35. So I'm putting a 50 away, and then 50 minus 35, that should be 15, right? So 15, which is perfect. I don't have any 10s, unfortunately, but that will be able to take care of that. So we're all set there for YouTube giveaways. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing so that way we can reach our goal of 5K subscribers sooner, because again, I'm very, very excited to be able to gift this 5K giveaway prize. But I didn't really do much for Valentine's Day this year. So instead of me like spending all this money going out or whatever, I decided to buy myself a little gift. So I did gift myself my new wallet. So this is what I bought myself for Valentine's Day as like a little treat to myself, because I mean, I don't really have a Valentine to buy for. So I did buy myself something, and that was $75. So 50, 75 is what I am pulling from here, which leaves us $10 in Valentine's Day for next year. And we'll see if that's going to be put to use in a different way next year. But this year, it was all about spoiling myself and treating myself. So that's why I bought myself a little gift. So let's go ahead and mark this as paid. So that is it. There wasn't really much that we did here. Okay, so let's go ahead and count all of this up. So we have 35 plus 110 plus 35. Plus 75 plus 110, 105 plus 40. Okay, 650. So let's go ahead and count this up here. So we should have a total of $650. So let's count this up. So we have 100, 1, 2, 3, 400, 51, 50, 200, 25. So 725, and then don't forget that I had $75 that I used for change. So that's a total of $650 that is going back to the bank to pay off all of this that I had spent in the month of February so far. But yeah, so this is all going back to the bank. The $100 is going to be pulled from my high yield savings account and back into my card. I'm also just going to deposit the $75 and just put that back into my high yield savings account as well. So there's a little bit of like moving around that I'm going to have to do, but overall $650 is going back to my cards to pay them off before the end of the month. So that way it can pay off that debt that I use my cards for, essentially, because it's not debt. I did have money for it. And so that is what this video was all about. And thank you all again so much for watching. Please check out my last cash stuffing video where I stuffed my YouTube paycheck because I did announce my 4K giveaway winner. So yeah, so hopefully if you haven't seen that video, but you're seeing this one, go back because you may have been the winner of that giveaway. So please check that video to see who the winners are and see if it's you, so that way I can send you your new envelopes. But other than that, thank you all again so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. I always love being able to hang out with you guys and do my normal things that I do with my budgeting. But yeah, thanks so much again, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye, guys.